to another exciting episode of Woman Chat with your host, Mimi Gal Talker. Well, guess what, viewers, ladies, all you wonderful people, you're going out to lunch with me today. Yes, I invited Imogene Sakowski to join me to watch the fashion show and then go have dinner at La Traviata where we discuss trivia, but she couldn't make it. So my friend Fifi is supposed to show up, and Dave, of course. But first, let's hit that runway. Oh, look at that model. Oh my God, I just love that skirt. It's just above her knee. It's not too short, it's not too long. Look at those heels. God, look at the shoes she's wearing. Oh my goodness. Look at that necklace. I want a necklace like that. I've just got to find out where she got. Oh my goodness, look at her hairstyle. Oh, I have got to find out the name of her hairdresser. Time for us to go. Off to lunch at La Traviata. Hey, Dave, sit down, Dave. The waiter will be here in just a minute. Listen, I talked to Elaine last night, and you will never believe the stuff that she told me. Oh, Dave, have a seat. Fifi, come here, Fifi. Have a seat, Fifi. Waiter, why are you ignoring us? Come over here. My friend Fifi wants a coffee, and so do I. Dave wants an ice water with lemon in it. Now, be about your business. We have things to discuss. So anyhow, I'm thinking about trying this new crepe Suzette that they have here at La Traviata. Anyway, Fifi, I have just got to hear all about your trip to Rome. Please let me know all about it.
So, let me introduce myself. I am Commander Skitters, and I am in charge of security for Prince Devane and King Pedestrian both. You two are subversives from the parallel universe, sent here on a mission to assassinate my king, King Pedestrian. Therefore, you are enemies of the state. I could have you executed at once, Kaleem Drake. But first, I've been given orders to extract information from the two of you. And we do have ways of making you talk. You will reveal all of your plans and all of your secrets from this treacherous parallel universe that we are now at war with. Yes. You will reveal all of the plans emanating from that President Quint in the parallel universe in his attempt to attack our universe. When I'm finished with you, you'll either be lobotomized or perhaps executed, mercifully if you're lucky. But first you're going to give up the secrets. Yes. Kaleem Drake, it would be in your best interest to start talking at once.
My name is Colleen Carew. My serial number is 44799883529. My name is Colleen Carew. My serial number is 44799883529. My name is Colleen Carew. Colleen Carew.
It's not just an opinion, it's your opinion. Into opinion, radio, dodo. Tune into opinion, radio, do.
Hey listeners and callers. This is Hugh Miller Sun, filling in tonight for Julietta Slidestepper here on Opinion Radio, the show where you call in your opinion. And here comes a caller right now. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Hello, Hugh Miller Sun. I watch you on the CRZY News all the time. It's Uncle Frank, and I'm sure you've heard me call in. What happened to Juliana? Is she sick or something? What, she got the flu, whatever? Anyhow, I was going to tell y'all, Shamika likes to surf the net, you know, and she gets on all these different video places, YouTube and this and that, and I don't know what all, and, you know, I don't even hardly know how to turn the computer on. I mean, I was smart enough to meet her. I got on one of these online dating sites, and that's how I met Shamika, and we met and had lunch at Drifty's, and one thing led to another and what have you and all, and first thing you know it, she's in love with me, and we end up getting married, and, you know, had a wedding in Japan, had a honeymoon in Japan, and all like that. First time I'd ever really gone anywhere, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I was watching YouTube or whatever it is the other day with Shamika, and she found this show. It's some kind of a soap opera. I guess I don't know what it is exactly, and they call it Crazy Insane Radio and all. Some of the early ones didn't have all that much video, but then after it got to going, after he got it cranked up and all, there's a whole lot more video and all. And there's a few of them now that had a little problem with the sound, but then once he got some old boy named Steve in there, then the sound improved a whole lot, you know. The sound quality went up and everything like that. Now, I ain't quite figured it out yet. I don't know if it's a comedy or satire or science fiction, or it seemed like it's got a little bit of all of that mixed up in there with it. And the old boy, I guess he kind of fancies himself like Hitchcock or whatever, this Vernadeau, I don't know how's he pronounced. I don't know how to speak French and all like that, but anyhow, he made a cameo appearance one time. He gets on there sometimes and he'll try to sing or something like that, you know, and needs to get me on his show. You know, I've got so many of them country hits out and all like that. But I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. It's called Crazy Insane Radio and all. If you ain't seen it, well, you ought to. He's got some old kind of something about Murgatroyd on there too, you know. I guess next thing he'll do is one about Flattown and all. Anyway, it's Uncle Frank. And thank you.
Darling, you already know that you can tell me anything. It's always been that way between us. Always.
Helen, sit down. I have something very, very important I have to talk to you about. As you know, when I was incapacitated from the fall from the building, I was held in Castle Pedestrian, and Nurse Thatchett attended to me. As you know, I was in a body cast, incapacitated for a very, very long time. There's something else that you need to know. There were implants into my brain, electronic implants, which forced me to obey King Pedestrian's orders. I've lost my own will on a certain level, Helen. But you've got to be brave, you've got to be strong. You've got to do something, Helen. Only you can do this. We've been together nearly 30 years now. You've got to do this, Helen. I brought home a taser. I want you to tase me repeatedly. Perhaps the electronic charge from the taser will destroy the electronic implants. This will give me back my free will, and I will no longer be a slave to King Pedestrian. I'll have to continue working for him for a time. I'll have to maintain a cover so that I'm not suspected. In the meantime, Be getting everything together, Helen. Be planning, have the passports ready. I'll get all of our finances arranged. We'll escape. We'll get away. We might even go over to the parallel universe. We've got to escape King Pedestrian, but first, I've got to destroy these electronic implants. Please, Helen, you have to help me.
Oh darling, you know that I would do anything for you, but I cannot bring myself to use this taser on you. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. But I think I know someone who can, and so do you, honey. You've worked with him for 20 years now. Just explain this to him. He will be able to do it once he understands your reasons. You know who I'm talking about. If you would like, honey, I can even call him up and get him over here.
No, you're right, Helen. You're absolutely right. I should never have asked you to do this. And you are correct. He'll be here in a heartbeat. But Helen, I think I should be the one to call him. And I think this is so important that I should meet him somewhere and explain all of this to him. He'll know what to do, and he'll do it. I'm going to go ahead and take the taser with me. I'll call him from my cell phone out in the car. Goodbye, Helen. I'll be back later. I'll be okay. This will be okay. Soon I will be free from King Pedestrian's domination, once and for all. King Pedestrian, sir. Colonel Perensky here. Your intelligence was correct. Everything was exactly where you said it would be. We arrived here at Peenemünde. We discovered the underground catacombs, the bunkers that the Nazis had built for their cryogenic experiments. And she's there, right where you said she'd be. Cryogenically frozen. Imgard and King, sir, it's incredible. After 70 years, she hasn't aged a day. Of course, being cryogenically frozen, she wouldn't. Her personality, her mind, still completely intact. My God, she can't believe 70 years have actually gone by. She asked who the new Fuhrer was, and of course I told her, you, sir, that King Pedestrian. She pledged her loyalty to you immediately. I believe she will be undyingly loyal. And you know she was one of the best interrogators that the Third Reich had. She'll be very useful to you, King Pedestrian. Imgard Alsfrager. She did have one certain request, however, and I definitely relented. I went along with it. I'm sure you will approve, sir. She insisted on putting on her old uniform. I'm sure over time we can, if you wish, King, sir, we can get her to switch into our uniforms for the elite guard, but right now she said she's much more comfortable in her old uniform. I'll be bringing her to you directly. Yes, King. Yeah.
My Zamgarda os Frater.
This is a CRZY special with Hugh Miller Sun. The War Between the Universes. An in-depth look.
Good evening. Good evening. This Hugh Miller Sun, and tonight we bring you an in-depth look at the current situation in the war between our universe and the parallel universe. I have with me tonight a noted military analyst, General Mertrand, who will provide us with some updates on what is going on. Go ahead, General Mertrand, go ahead.
Well, one of the things that we've been doing is to attempt to rescue the remaining humans that still survive in isolated, pocketed areas of resistance. We've been bringing as many of them as we can over here to our own universe, and in many cases inoculating them with the vaccine against the vampirism virus. As you know, about 80% of the population in the parallel universe has been vampirized. And as you are also aware, we've developed sophisticated weaponry to combat these vampires. But don't underestimate this President Quint on the other side. He's a very astute and shrewd tactician. His strategy has been flawless throughout this entire thing. This could go on for a long, long time. That's the report right now, and as I have more information, as you know, King Pedestrian is keeping a cap on figures. I'm not going to be releasing any numbers as to casualties or as to specific battle scenes in terms of various cities on the other side, which direction the war is going, other than to say we will be victorious. And I have absolute faith in the leadership of King Pedestrian, and I am going to continue to direct the troops in specific undertakings, which will over time lead to ultimate victory in the parallel universe. That's what I have to say at this time, Hugh, and thank you very much for having me here.